Welcome back, Officers Republics, or Coruscant Underworld Police Chief APGAINS for an episode of APGAINS at Night. I'm editing a video, and this video is long, Vancele. Two things I almost never do, but it's a special occasion. We have Vancele back on the channel, and Vancele, unfortunately, the Riva Inquisitor team is easily, and this is not hyperbole, you'll support me here, the most broken team that has ever entered Galaxy of Heroes ever. I'm talking better than the Revan meta, better than the Traya meta, better than any Galactic Legend the first time it was out, better than the Executor, better than Profundity, better than Crumb's fucking facial hair itself. This is by far the best team that we have ever had. Do you agree?
Saying it's the best team would imply that something's gonna beat it, something's gonna counter it. Which I don't think anything is for a while.
It's not even on the tier list.
It's not even on the tier list. It's more like yeah, it's just
it's like putting it in S tier would be a disservice to how good this team is.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's not on the tier list. This is something from a different game. This is not a Galaxy Heroes team. This is I don't know what the hell
Thanks
this is.
Thanks for the segue. This video is actually sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It's not actually, but enjoy 40 minutes of Vancele bashing his head against the stupidest team ever while I like spin in my chair in the background and do some stupid shit, guys. So thanks for watching. It's AP at night and Vancele at night. Not what you would think, not found on the hub, but rather found testing out the new Riva that just came out. And Vancele knows too much information for only one day of testing. So super nerd,
Yep.
Giga Chad, king of Triple B, apparently. Vancele, you want to help us understand how this team works and why nothing can fucking kill it?
Yeah, nothing works. End the video now.
All right, end the video now. Thanks, guys. Hit the Patreon. Love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to try this out. This is my first time actually fighting the team. I'm just going to try and see if I can disintegrate Riva. But honestly, dude, like...
For some context, Riva beats everything, so for all the people in the comment section who are like, why aren't you taking in a Galactic Legend? They die too. So it's time to get a little creative and think outside the box.
I'm more interested in the non-Galactic Legend stuff right now at the moment. Like, I hate everything this team does, but I have all of them at R9, so I'm like, I can't wait to get them at the... Oh my god, bro!
You were telling me before we hit record that the AI for the Riva team is now actually kind of smart, and they know exactly who to go for, unlike most teams where they kind of pussyfoot around and fight the wrong character.
Man. You can't do anything. I don't get to play. Alright, there's something... No, there's nothing here.
It might be a little blurry for the people watching because we're recording through Discord, but that's everyone's about to die, and they all have damage immunity. It's kind of hot.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's see what else. There's gotta be a way. Like, how do I keep Mando from dying? I feel like I don't.
I don't know if you can, unless you can get the damage immunity out faster than they can kill him. But I don't know if that's even possible.
Like I have to use Fennec because that's the only way to get contract. I want to try this. Oh, you know what? Let's just... I don't even care about the Kron. We just need stats to stay alive at this point. Because, like, if we do win, then it's like, oh, it's because of the Kron. It's like, well, yeah, no shit.
Well, you're facing a character that only like 1,000 people are going to have, and you have all R9, R8 bounty hunters.
Alright, let's go with 45% health, 100% armor. Sounds good. Let's do that.
That sounds real hot.
That sounds real good. Sounds like we're gonna just straight up die. Alright, I'm using Boba Fett because he gets a bonus turn on the contracts completed, and maybe we can do something with that.
And can you explain how she's broken? Because you said she's glitched right now, and something's not working right with her.
I'm not too sure on how she's broken. All I know is she's not working the way she's supposed to, but...
Yeah, I saw
okay, so this looks really good right now.
Okay.
This looks really good. So let's see... Well,
from my point of view, it looks like you're about to die.
The Jedi are evil? Oh, that's what you were going to say.
Yeah,
alright, let's see if we can do this.
Oh!
We almost killed a person.
Oh, that would have been hot, dude.
That would have been cool, except we still can't get Mando to take a fucking... So here's the shitty part. When I cleanse... When you cleanse Purge, they get turn meter. So when I do this, they're like, oh, free turn meter, thank you.
And no bounty hunters have any turn meter denial, so it's not like you can play into that.
Dude,
now
this
they all have
shit's
damage immunity.
stupid. Mm.
So essentially, and for people
If
who are still
second
P4ing,
someone dies, you lose. It's like, and they go so. I don't know what to do.
so for the haters out there who are like, "Why are you testing a stupid bounty hunter team?" Show them what your best team. You know, give them a GL, give them a good Datacron,
My best
and show
team.
them how
Okay,
nothing changes. And we have to think outside the box at this point.
let's take JMK in.
Okay, a
Let's take in
standard,
JMK. Standard JMK.
the golden child.
Well, not standard. Standard means no gas, so we'll do.
No, use gas. Use gas. Be a
All
man.
right, we'll use gas. Then that means we have to drop. No, we need. Well, it's not gonna matter. We're not gonna live. Okay. We'll give them a shit ton of offense and health. I'm not gonna do the prevent and revive right now because that Kron is going away. Yeah, let's just do gas. Let's just do gas with JMK Cat. Let's see. Let's see if my BlueStacks doesn't crash though.
Yeah, what's up with BlueStacks? I feel like everyone's been
The last
complaining,
update,
but
the
I
last
have had
update
zero
killed
problems
it.
with BlueStacks.
It's hit or miss, but mine looks like it's about to take a shit. So
Oh well, you know,
you might just have to.
it's giving itself CPR here.
Capital
So while we
gains.
reload, because I'm too lazy to edit, what's the prevailing wisdom on potential chances to beat this? Because obviously we've talked about
Dude,
GLs
so
aren't working,
I
and
think
2 shots are kind of the way to go.
No, yeah, 2 shots are definitely like your like. I think Trey Obi might have some legs, but you're gonna need some like high relics on your team so they don't die right away.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the other thing. If I say the Trey Omi has legs, I still don't know what this team's gonna look like with Riva's Omis.
That's a good point. I
And
mean, she still doesn't even have
her Omis, in my opinion, like I'm not giving her any, by the way.
Mhm.
Like not just because I'm a JC hater. And you know all my Inquisitors are R9. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give her any of her Omis because I think they're so like not pointless, but like they're so overpowered. You don't like she's so good already. You don't need her Omis. You give her Omis, like it's I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's needed. But
So you're saying
I guess it's just
there's no value in it because it's not like you're adding.
oh
an
no,
extra
there's
counter.
value. There's value, but I just don't think you need it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like why? It's like it just feels unnecessary. All right, so let's do this. Watch. I want to cleanse all this. I mean, thankfully they're not getting turn meter here because JMK. But like, I still think I'm gonna lose here.
Well, once someone dies, you're fucked, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
I still haven't gotten a turn.
You're probably not going to be able to cleanse because you're not getting a turn.
So look at this. Isn't this kind of cool? I got ability block on Cat.
Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty hot.
And you have to remember, when you kill Third Sister, you have to kill her 3 times.
You have to kill. Wait. Run that by me because I have no idea what she does. You have to kill her 3 times.
So let's look at her buffs real quick. She's got Hatred right here, right?
Okay.
The only other character that has that is Scion. That's the buff Scion gets
is that
where
the
if he
held
gets
by
it, he
hatred?
revives. She gets it twice.
Oh shit! She's got the.
So watch.
Hold me, daddy.
She still has it.
So would it be? I mean, this sounds like the worst strategy in the entire world. But maybe you fucking cat Grand Inquisitor and try to kill maybe one other ad, and this is like a 3-shot setup.
So like I said, we're fucked.
Do you want to take a screenshot of this for me so I could use this for the thumbnail?
Sure. Let's where's my
Oh lordy.
So in layman's terms, we're fucked. And yeah, I got this. I got your screenshot.
Give it to me in CG speak. You're doing a dev post right now.
So here's what CG needs to do. We need to first of all, we need to add about 10 more minutes on the clock to kill this team.
If you have to be a conquest raid boss, right? It has to be.
We need 15 minutes on the clock. We need 15 minutes on the clock because the teams that do actually try to beat this take forever. So like, let's back out of this because I don't want to beat this with my JMK right now because then I'm going to lose my position in arena.
Well, I'm
just going to actually retreat.
You're clearly in a good position to win.
I'm going to retreat because I don't want to. I don't want to lose.
Win, right?
It's the only guy in my arena shard of this. So I don't accidentally win, then the video's pointless. So we're gonna back out. Gas was actually doing some work.
Like just normal straight up gas.
Normal gas.
Okay.
But
what's on the Chrome?
Like
what stats? Armor,
just All the
health,
defense in the world,
all
buddy.
the defense in the world, buddy.
All
Love
the
that.
defense in the world.
Okay.
And I'm honestly just gonna put it on auto because this takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
And the nice thing about gas is gas prevents revive. So if you do manage to kill Riva, she's down for the count. So I'm just gonna put on auto because I'm actually not gonna be able to play the game here.
Because it's just gonna be them attacking and you counterattacking, correct?
Yep.
This is a riveting game that we have.
Oh yeah, and I don't think my gas is gonna do it because my 501sts are not the best, and my gas is not R9, which I think
Might give them
might
that
be
survivability.
yeah.
I
So we
mean,
got through protection, but I
with-
mean, she can also get healed real quick by Seven Sister.
yeah, I'm saying like. I mean, this is clearly way more promising than anything we've looked at so far, right?
Well, I'm not dead yet, is what you're saying, but now we're pretty much gonna die. So they got through the savior and they killed Rex.
I mean,
And again, a lot of this is the cron. Oh no, dude, we're fucked. No, dude, we're just like, we're so dead. We're so dead. And a lot of this is the cron. A lot of this is the GI cron giving them damage when anyone dies. But even then, like, it just feels like a hopeless battle.
But realistically, the damage immunity added nothing to that battle. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
only-
I
you
know,
attacked
yeah.
the damage
It really
ability
didn't.
once when everyone
Yeah.
was already dead and Gas was on his last leg. So
Yeah. What else should we do? Let's do like I'm not gonna do Afra. Afra already loses against us like hardcore. We can do Ray. Should try Ray.
you don't have the new Cal Kestis, right?
No, I want him so bad though, man. I want him so bad. So we're gonna do a crazy Ray team. We're gonna do like Ray, Cat,
Swallow Cat.
Ray, Cat. We're gonna do some Vandor, Chewbacca
Okay.
because
You
we
have his
want
Kron,
them.
right?
I actually do have his Kron. Yeah, that's a good one. Good idea. I wasn't even thinking of that. And then you know what? I think we're also gonna just do Who else do we want to put on Ray? Who else? Are there any resistance characters? I mean, I have Finn's Kron too, but resistance are shit. Dude, bam. Let's just make the most defensive turtle team we can possibly make. Vandor, Chewie.
What does his Kron actually do? It's got 100% armor and a little bit of health.
It keeps him alive. He basically has a savior, but I'd rather do this one because when Ray targets somebody, they stack stats. So we're gonna go with this one instead. Yeah, the stats aren't as great, but I'd rather have the stacking from Ray when she does her lifeblood.
Yeah.
So when she targets someone with lifeblood, they're gonna get stats. All right, let's give this a shot. I am not very hopeful, but let's fight damage immunity with damage immunity.
All right, everyone in the comment section, over/under is set at 2 minutes and 1 second. Does he lose in faster or slower than 2 minutes?
Oh my lord. Ray's gonna get damaged before you even get a turn.
Hot start. So what's the speed on this team? How fast is this team?
So let me explain what happens to you. Okay, so this is a great way to stop. Okay, so look at all the buffs they have. Let me explain what happens. So Riva gives everyone 5 stacks of Purge at the start of the battle. Grand Inquisitor gives everybody 1 stack of Purge through his unique. A Grand Inquisitor has a unique where when someone gets 6 stacks of Purge the first time, he takes a bonus turn. Okay? Then he also gets 5 speed, 10% health steal, and I think 10% like potency or something. He gets stats. So times that by 5, and those stats are doubled in case anyone's our Jedi, so don't take Jedi against this team like I did JMK. So Grand Inquisitor gets all these stats, right? Then, and my blue stacks is choking. Then when Grand Inquisitor uses his special ability on someone with 6 stacks of Purge, he gives the entire team speed up, tenacity up, and offense up. And this is before the battle even starts. Jesus Christ, blue stacks. Am I just going to have to restart this one? Probably. So basically, think in terms of Wat Tambor, Han Solo, but Grand Inquisitor is now doing that. And then he's also giving everybody speed up. So not only is this team getting like 30 or 40 speed from like the leader, and then Grand Inquisitor's getting like
25%?
It's 25%.
Oh my god. And what's the base speed unmodded on Riva?
Oh dude, they're all fast. All the Inquisitors are fast. They're all like 170 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Jesus.
And then on top of that, Grand Inquisitor is gaining like an additional like 25 or 30 speed from his unique. Like I can take a look at that real quick. So Reva's offering, where is it? So they get 30 speed off of her lead, and then GI is getting from his unique because it's triggering 5 times. Oh yeah, then he also takes away speed from you. By the way, he's taking away speed from the opponent. He's taking 25 speed away from everybody. And then he's giving himself an additional 25. So he's getting 55. You're getting minus 25.
It's a big swing.
I mean, and then they're getting 25%.
Jesus.
So I'm not gonna do Reagan because that did not look great. We'll do Jabba. We'll end it on Jabba real quick. And this is not.
Use the profundity against it. Shoot him.
You gotta use.
Orbital
You gotta use
bombardment.
you guys gotta use your Executor to beat the refund. You gotta use Executor here, guys.
Dude, maybe there's a glitch. Maybe you just have to use just a Darth Vader solo. We'll end it on, we'll do Jabba and then a Darth Vader solo. Proof of concept, because that worked in the TV show. Spoilers, I guess, for people who fucking haven't watched the Kenobi show, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I think it'll work. I am 100% sure it will work.
We'll bring in a Gamguard. And then we'll just look for the thickest cron.
Hey,
armor health.
167%. Oh, that's armor penetration.
Armor pen. Sort by health.
Get them thick.
Sortie 51%. Yeah, let's go with that. All right.
Jesus Christ, that's a thick ass team, dude. R9s across the board.
It's not that they're thick, dude. It's just the fact that they don't let you do shit.
So would you say, and I really don't want to ruffle any feathers.
Oh my god, I get to take a turn. Sorry, what?
Would you say that this would potentially fester pretty hard?
Yeah, dude, this like fester times 1,000. So what do I do here? Do I cleanse?
I don't know what the fuck. I'm farming Jabba right now, and I don't even know what he does.
Do I cleanse or throw grenades? I feel like I have to cleanse.
Doesn't that give TM?
It does, but they're all at full anyways.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna take a fucking turn anyway. They're just gonna take a turn and then give you your fucking stacks back. Nothing will have been accomplished.
Fuck you. Oh my god. Well, this is what you guys all have to look forward to.
I low-key might just cease farming Jabba and just farm fucking...
I actually haven't invested in my Jabba team since the last 2 Datacron sets because he is in such a bad spot right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Dude, I can't do shit. I can't do fucking shit. It's just like... Why? And I knew she was gonna be this good. Like, I made a video talking about Reva like a couple months ago. Like, talking about she's gonna be the most OP character in the game. It's just, like, nothing beats this. Nothing.
You talked about most everything is kind of like a 2-shot setup. What kills her? Like, what gets her off the board?
We haven't been able to kill her yet.
So is the strategy go in and Boba snipe second sister?
Let's see if we can actually try and kill her. Let's see, like, let's end the video at least killing her because. So okay, when I killed her with Cat,
she revives.
If I wanted, I could have put a cron on that prevents revives.
Oh, the smuggler prevent revive, right?
But that's just a cron, though. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna go away. Like that's gonna go away soon. Like it's.
Yeah, but also by the time it goes away, people will have tested the fuck out of this, and there might be something that exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Let's try LV. I mean, LV kind of works, not really, but what else do I want here? Let's see. Who else? I guess Darth Vader, and then we'll just put in Maul. I guess is your pretty typical
standard team.
Yeah. I mean, Piet, meh, not really. Or we want to sort by protection. Let's see if we can kill Reva. So the thing is, you have to prevent her from reviving, because like you just don't have the time. I don't have 5 minutes to kill Reva 3 times. Like imagine what that's gonna be like in 3v3. Like she's just gonna be there and just like
with her
I don't know. Yeah, with her homies. Yeah. Okay, so we do have some we do have some legs here, it looks like. I mean, we are using Lord Vader,
Does Lord Vader
but I
prevent
mean,
revives? I'm not 100% sure.
when he's in his ult, yes.
Okay.
But as you can see, we're already losing Royal Guard. We're gonna lose Thrawn. We're gonna lose the whole goddamn team, and no one's done shit. Granted, this is against someone who has a this is a Maul player. This guy is like a really good player. When I was testing Sign of Django against Lord Vader like a year ago, I was testing against him. So it's nice to test against the really strong
I was
teams.
gonna say you're testing against the best in the world. You might as well. You know, this is where the best information is gonna come
But
from.
even then, dude, like they could have shit mods. It's the team's still gonna act like this. Like it's like look at this, dude. Like Lord
Yeah.
Vader hasn't even done shit. It's just
Well, you did 3,000 damage to her.
if he gets a turn, I mean he's not gonna get a turn. I'll be honest, he's not gonna get a turn.
Yeah.
It's just, oh man, this is like,
Yeah.
you want to talk about floodgates? You want to talk about like just
Power creep.
there's not. I wouldn't even consider this power creep because power creep implies that like hey, we can beat this. Now this is an unbeatable team. I'm like,
Is
and I'm
this
telling
like
you,
SLKR Ray when they first came out, Executor Day 1 kind of stuff?
no, no,
It's bigger?
like I'm not trying to like because I'm towards the like I would say like the top
Mm-hmm.
player
up there.
base. You know, I'm 10.7. I'm not in the obviously I'm not in the gauntlet or anything like that. But you know, I know what they are using. I've seen just about everything. Everything has a counter. Everything is beatable in this game. This does not. Right now, with obviously I don't have any Gakomis active, but then again, she also doesn't have her Gakomis active. And if you want, we can go over her Gakomis just so I can show you. Like I said, I'm not planning on giving her any because I just think you don't need them. They're so overpowered, man. So the leader is it on the leader? Oh, I have to scroll. Jesus, she's got a level 9. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Whenever an ally or Inquisitor ally is defeated, which that's going to happen often. I'm sorry, ally or enemy is defeated. All Inquisitor allies get a defense pen up, which they're already hitting hard enough.
Yeah.
When Purge is dispelled during an enemy's turn, they get Death Mark for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or resisted. Undispellable Death Mark for 2 turns when
Anytime,
you cleanse.
So
Purges anytime Purges cleanse
so GK
during an
does
enemy's
an
turn.
AoE cleanse and the entire team gets Death Mark.
Yep.
And then
Undispellable
one shot
for 2
AoE'd
turns.
by the fucking guy who throws the grenades or the girl who throws the grenades or whatever.
Half of them do AoEs. They all do AoEs. Like they all do AoEs.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, why do you even need that? It's ridiculous. Where's the other one at? I think it's on the unique. I mean, whenever whenever Third Sister is revived, which you know that's going to happen quite often, her cooldowns of her cooldown
well,
of
that's
her like
assuming
big
you
hit
can
is reset.
fucking kill her, right?
Yeah. So the cooldown of her big hit is reset, and then she gets double offense she gets double offense until her next attack and ignores taunt for 1 turn. So she basically is going to ramp. And every time she dies and she comes back, she actually doubles her offense already. I think that's already part of her kit.
So she one-shots, basically.
Right. Yeah, so let's look at the ability. It's a Unyielding Onslaught. This is the one that's it'll come off cooldown. Yeah, this is the one that just hits really hard and inflicts armor shred. And then she's got another Omi on her special, I believe, right? I gotta scroll for these. God, the level 9s. All Inquisitor allies gain crit damage up for 2 turns and have their cooldowns reduced by 1. That's whenever she uses this ability. Like I said, I just feel like they're so unnecessary, especially the leadership. Like anytime Purge is cleansed, Death Mark. Like it's just like
That's fucking ridiculous.
For 2 turns that cannot be dispelled or resisted.
And Death Mark,
locked.
you can target that character around taunt, so it's not like you're hiding from this.
Yeah, no, you're basically
you're dead. If you get Death Mark,
jumping in front of traffic at that point. You're just like, here I am.
Yeah, but so is your entire other team.
If it's an AoE cleanse like BAM or something like that, or Grief, heaven forbid. Oh yeah, I don't even know why I was testing Bounty Hunters. Like
it's a fucking
that's
suicide pact.
It's not gonna. I hope the next team that comes out, like I hope like Saul Guerrera and Marin, like I hope they're all just immune to Death Mark and Purge and just
immune to Purge.
Say, you know what? Just say this, CG,
it's
if
like
you're
Padme
listening.
Can't be feared. Saw can't be purged.
If you're listening, CG, can we just make the next team that comes out immune to Inquisitors? And I feel like that'd be the shortest text we could have. Immune to Inquisitors. Simple.
Inquisitors cannot damage this character.
No, just immune to them in general. Like they just don't do anything to them. Yeah, just like Magic the Gathering. If anyone plays that out there, like when you're immune to something in Magic, like you cannot do anything to them, cannot interact with them. But yeah, man, I think glad you did this because I was like, yeah, I'll be up really late tonight doing tests. And like, no, honestly, I'm
You're over
lost.
it.
I'm lost, man. Like honestly, like.
Throw an SLKR as we work on the outro for the
Dude, my
the
SLKR
fanboys.
sucks.
It
My
doesn't matter.
SLKR sucks. It's gonna get wrecked.
Throw it in there.
I mean,
Let the people see what they want to see. Because there's going to be one person who's going to say, well, SLKR, clearly.
SLKR. Okay, just so anyone doesn't know that out there, SLKR already gets beat by Inquisitors without Riva in 3v3 and 5s. So
I just
this
kind
is
of want to watch
just.
him die. I just want to watch it for my own satisfaction.
I'm not even gonna bother throwing a cron on. It's not even worth the cron.
At this point, it's just death porn at this point.
Yeah.
It's quizzy porn.
Buy hooks. Oh look, they all have damage immunity.
God. Oh, huge counterattack.
And SLKR is dead now.
No, I believe.
I don't think we're gonna do any damage to them.
Nope. Sad.
And if you fail against that, here's the thing. Like I said, this is already an unbeatable team. When you fail against it,
You're never, ever beating it because of the...
oh no, because they're all turn meter loaded and their cooldowns are reset. Like you're this. If you see this in TW, you need to plan the shit without this with your TW officers.
So
Because
does every
I think,
TW front wall now just include a couple of this team?
yeah.
And
Oh
then-
yeah, I think if you have a couple of these in TW, you're good. Because you have to remember, GI's crons are in TW, or GI's OBs are in TW.
I mean,
And
here,
so
realistically
here, let me
speaking,
give you some perspective. Let me give you some perspective on how terrifying this is going to be in TW. Okay, so GI, obviously his leader Omicron is out the door now because whatever. His unique though is really interesting because now this might actually work. Because so if an enemy's 6 stacks of purge happens to kill him, he has a savior for every enemy with 6 stacks of purge. He's got 5 saviors. Okay. Here's the crazy one. Ready to die. This turns into an annihilate against Jedi. Okay.
yeah, when they have 6 stacks, right, in TW.
Which they start at the start of the battle. So if I went in with JMK Cat, and I took this in against in TW, GI will kill my JMK on the spot before the battle starts.
So JMK
Which
is
will
dead pre you.
which will trigger their cron, their data cron, and they will have damage immunity, and their cooldowns will be reset, even though they haven't done anything yet. Yeah, this team is just, I don't know, man. I'm putting all my faith in this guy right here.
Entrench?
Oh, you haven't heard. You haven't heard. Let me show you what I've been doing lately. This is my new team. Check out my trench team. Hold on. Yeah, look at my trench team right here.
Is this the ultimate fester? It's the stuns
Yeah.
and the stuns and the stuns and the stuns.
No,
and the
they're all
stuns?
R9.
Jesus Christ.
Even Watt.
Why would you R9 Watt?
Is a long story, but I wanted to do it. R9 Dooku, R9 Watt. I got GL Newt.
GL Newt?
Yeah, because he's R9.
Jesus Christ. Once
But,
they give Newt Gunray a Datacron, that's the day I quit this game.
That's one of those days. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just don't know because the speed on these guys, it's just ridiculous, man.
Would
I
you
don't
say
know.
Best team in the game by far. Best team we've ever had as far as dominance. Day one, at
Yeah.
least.
Oh yeah. No, but in terms of dominance, yes, I've gone up against every single GL day one. I've gone up against every meta team new character. Like this, as of right now, with paired up with the Datacron, right now, is yes. There's nothing beats it.
This is the Shaquille
Nothing is
O'Neal, most dominant player ever, kind of, in their era, nothing can beat it.
I mean, I don't say nothing can beat it, but I think the teams that do beat it are gonna vary a lot on mods, datacrons, and like I said, we still haven't even seen the Omi on her yet with the death mark, which is
Jesus
like
Christ.
because the funny thing was like the teams that were getting some legs were like Padme, which I'm like, well, if your Padme cleanses, you're just death marking everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm thinking they kind of overdid it with Reva. Like I said, when I first read the kit, and I made a video about it, freaking out like a little schoolgirl. I did it because I knew this team was gonna be busted. Like I know Inquisitors very, very well. Um, but this team is, I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking because this team already feels like it has Omis. Like that's how good it is. And then on top of that, you give them 3 Omis. It's just like it's I don't know. Like I honestly think the only thing that's gonna counter this is probably like counter this efficiently and where people can do it without like doing crazy mods and datacrons. I think we just have to wait for the next GL.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really do. I think we have to wait for the next GL or pray to God that they give a really busted ass datacron to a galactic legend that can take this down because nothing touches this right now. Nothing is even getting close.
Yeah.
Like I said, the goal, like a successful battle, in my opinion, is if you can kill Reva. If you can kill Reva, you can go in and clean up the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
But killing her is a big ask, dude.
Has anyone killed her
like,
yet?
Oh, I've seen people kill her. Yeah, I've seen people kill her, but the thing is when they kill her, they either time out or they end up dying. Like I've never seen anyone one shot the whole team yet.
Well, I don't.
And she's modded for offense. Look at this. Like when CG gives you a tank and you just say, F it, I'm gonna mod you for offense and tenacity, that's when you know this character's busted.
So is this the official buy recommendation on Reva right now? Get into a fucking sleazy, buy a big account, get into a big guild, and get Reva.
Dude, I don't know.
I'm not gonna have Reva for probably 2 years. The way that we're getting Reva shards.
I mean,
is this one of those things where it's just kind of like a classic? Like if you spent the cash, you get the reward, and everyone else is SOL for a couple of years, or a couple of months, or a couple of GL cycles. Because this is not a very common thing. Like maybe a 10th of a percent of the player base is going to have this.
I think that the top player base, like we're talking like Kyber 1 and stuff like that, if you don't have Reva, yeah, you're just fucked. If you're not anywhere close to that, I think you'll be okay because most guilds that are getting Reva.
How many guilds do you think have Reva? Can we look at the I should probably look at the GG stats. Like how many Revas are in the game right now?
I don't know if it's refreshed, but yeah, let's actually take a look at that data real quick. I can't imagine there's more than like 1,000 right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1,000 seems kind of high for me actually. I feel like it might be less.
All right, let me look this up real quick. It goes under by third sister though. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that is kind of stupid.
Let's go to. Oh, I'm looking this up wrong. Actually, I should look up relic
numbers.
Yeah, relic numbers. I was actually looking at the individual.
If they have Reva's fucking relics, because they had to have spent a considerable amount of money for Reva.
Well, not really money. It's just you're doing the mission, and there's no data right now. It hasn't been refreshed in 2 days.
Got it. Well, I mean, just by proxy of being in a guild large enough to have the opportunity to have unlocked Reva day 1.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So a lot of guilds are getting her today because that's like the earliest you can unlock her. There's also more guilds that are going to be getting her in 2 weeks. So like every 2 weeks going forward, more and more Revas are going to be spilling into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, I will be getting Reva at the end of April.
Yeah.
Because my guild was only getting about 30 to 40 shards. I wasn't getting 50 like, some of the top guilds.
I'm getting like 4, I believe.
So I'm going to get Reva in April, which is fine for me because I have no gear or Zetas for anyways. I'm like broke. Yeah. But so every TB going forward, there are going to be more and more Revas into the game. So I think if you're like the lower parts of Kyber, or if you're in a Rhodium or even like Chromium, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about this. This is definitely something at the high end And that's the thing. It's going to stay in the high end. It's
Hmm.
not going to be like eventually players that like, every guild does have that like bottom player that like, it's just kind of there like getting carried. So you might encounter it, but I don't think you have to worry about it too much. Um, but man, dude, I mean, this is like, it's gonna be hell for people at the top that don't have Riva. Like, it is
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to, really don't know how to put it into words. Like, some people are comparing it to the Executor. I'm like, no, the Executor was able to actually get beat, and you're actually able to like two-shot the Executor like day one. Like the Executor was intimidating day one, but you can two-shot it.
Yeah.
This is like, there's just no, there's just nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with the Datacron at the moment. So when the Datacron goes away, I think maybe you'll get some wiggle room, but you know, it's rough. It really is rough, and I
And we're not going to have
can't.
testing except for 3v3 as far as the Omicrons are concerned, Co. There's going to be some confusion for a couple of months.
No, I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. I think next week in 3v3 you're gonna see people getting death marked out the ass, and it's gonna be like, well, shit. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be. I really do think you're gonna need a GL to beat it.
Hmm.
You're gonna need a GL. You're gonna need Datacrons. You're gonna need every advantage you can get your hands on to beat this team. Um, and even then, like your best hope is a two shot. I think.
Your best shot is a new GL in R10.
Yeah, I really think in terms of like a clean. Unless I'm like, I mean, I'm not the smartest player in the game. I'm no playbook or anything like that. But like, I do think it's gonna be a while before we get a team that is a clean like counter.
Yeah.
A
Like no.
hard counter.
Yeah, like no one dies.
Right, yeah, like there's not a team because a lot of what Riva does goes around all the strong mechanics in the game. So like GI for example, GI getting a bonus turn, like there's nothing that prevents bonus turns in this game.
Hmm.
Like when Anakin gets pissed, he always gets his bonus turn like with
Yeah.
under the Qui-Gon Omi.
You can stop
It's a
turn meter,
powerful
but not bonus turns.
right, it's a powerful mechanic, but you're when Watt got a bonus turn, Han's different. Han goes before the encounter starts, and that's just the wording and the verbiage. But then Watt gets a bonus turn at the start of battle. It doesn't seem as deadly because Watt doesn't actually do anything. He doesn't attack. He just throws out, abilities and like tech to people. But now you have someone like Grand Inquisitor who's getting like a 50% offense increase on top of the leadership, on top of this, on top of that, and then he's giving the whole team speed up. And it's just like, and then he's putting torch out on somebody. So it's just like you have a lot of things happening before the fight even starts. And
Yeah.
I think that's what makes this team so deadly is because like they're literally doing like 5 or 6 turns worth of things before the battle starts.
Yeah.
Regardless on who you're, it doesn't matter if it's JMK because JMK only prevents bonus turn meter. He doesn't prevent bonus turns. And then the fact that the whole team is getting speed up on top of the speed they get, you're not going to outrun this team either.
Yeah.
And then if you cleanse the purge, which is how you stop Inquisitors, you just don't let them get purge out.
You die.
You get yeah, you die. And then if you don't die, you're just giving them turd meter, and then you'll die. So it's just like it feels like this team is just it's just 5 or 6 steps ahead before you can even do anything. And that's I think what like that's why it feels like it's the strongest team we've ever had in the game.
Hmm.
We've never had a team that does like because like when you go against CLS, Han shoots first, right?
Yeah.
And like it feels bad sometimes because he'll stun somebody that you might not want stunned or he'll kill somebody. And it's like, oh man, it's like they get that extra turn before the battle starts. It's like the Inquisitor is doing like 6 different things.
They're playing an
It's
entire
just
fucking battle before the game starts.
yes, pretty much. And putting it in the simplest terms, yeah, they're doing an entire battle before the fight starts, and then you have to somehow beat them. And the comp that I'm going up against, I don't even think is the best comp. I mean, I don't think there really is a best comp because it's all good. But they could also put Knight's sister on there too. Then you have
Mhm.
2 tanks you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And then you have the 5 minutes on the clock. I mean, like I think by the time you take a turn, the Inquisitors already shave off like 20 or 30 seconds. So like you have 4.5 minutes to kill literally 9 characters worth of people. It's just like
It's a good way to
it's
put it.
just it's just I don't know. I really don't know what to do. So, but you know what, CG, a lot of people say when they come out with a new team, the next thing they sell is the counter to that new team.
Well, yeah, it's the old Jedi Knight Revan countering Traya, Darth Revan countering
Create the
Jedi Knight Revan.
problem,
Sell
create
the
the problem,
solution.
sell the solution. Yeah, I don't think that's the case here. I really don't.
You don't think they're
I
gonna
think
sell it?
Riva. No, I don't think they have something at the moment. That's what I'm saying. I think we have to wait for the next new GL
Mm-hmm.
because this team is just that far out there.
Yeah.
It's just, it's something that, like I said, I knew it was going to be good. Am I surprised? Not really. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. It's just damn, dude. Just to
Yeah.
see it in action, I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't even want Riva. She's that good. Like, I feel dirty having her.
She makes the game not fun anymore. She's too OP.
No, there is no game. There is no game.
Yeah, I mean
That's literally what it comes down to.
you win the battle before you even get to take a turn if you have her.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And you know, I think what you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot of that in GAC. I think. You know, people are gonna be scouting people. They're gonna see, oh, they got their sister, and it's gonna be like, well, that's GG's.
I'll see you next round.
Pretty much, pretty much. And you know, I'm hoping I'm wrong in all this, and usually I am with a lot of things.
Well,
But
there'll
like,
be a couple thousand man hours of testing in the next couple of days that will helpfully clear some stuff up. But
yeah. But I think, like I said, I think at best we're looking at 2 shots because if you do, that's the thing. If you fail against Riva, it's just gonna be like when you fail against B1 and like 3v3, you feel like shit because great, all of his stacks are gonna go back.
yeah,
You kill Riva twice,
or Malgus.
or Malgus, exactly. It's like
Pisses me off.
you're just like I can't do anything.
Yeah.
You're just like it's done. So yeah, you have to kill her 3 times. It's a tall
Or prevent
order.
revive somehow.
Or I think prevent revive is the answer because honestly, like I don't think you can kill her 3 times because every time she comes back hitting harder.
Yeah. So
And she already hits
expect
kind of hard.
expect GL and or Leia, wherever the fuck they got cooking up in the books over there to prevent revives. So I can
Something, man.
pretty much guarantee
Just
that at this point.
like something here. Let's end on Afra. I do have the Afracron. Oh, BlueStacks is dead again.
It's
Cool.
okay. I closed off the stream.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries.
So let's end it on she's broken, and of course we'll film an intro and then kind of edit it in front of this. But you know, if you watched from the beginning to the end, thank you, I appreciate that. Make sure you go down the description. Vancele will have a video, I'm sure, 10 months late, but he'll have one on some testing.
Yeah.
Here, so
Well, not
definitely
because
something to check out.
because I'm a poor YouTuber. It's because we're not gonna have a counter for 10 months.
I guess that's a good way to put it. All right, man. Well, Vancele, I really appreciate you taking the time super late at night. We're both very, very busy with work and somehow still staying awake despite the odds. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Rob, man.
Awesome. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you later.